This is Chapter 1, Section 1, talking about descriptive and inferential statistics. This chapter is a lot of terminology, and I know you can read the bold printed words. I just want to give you a little bit of explanation on some things. Population, sample size. Sample size would be a group of subjects from a population. Imagine it this way. If I talk about all the dentists in the world, everybody that considers themselves a dentist, that is the population of dentists. Population. It's everybody. Now, if I talk about all the dental professionals in Lycoming County, then those are dentists in a sample size, a sampling of dentists from this area. Or I could say all the dentists in the state of Ohio. That is a sample of dentists. So population is everybody, sample is a small group picked from the everybody. So that's the big deal. Descriptive statistics versus inferential statistics. Anything that makes a prediction is inferential. So a while ago.
Please excuse the interruption. Students who have midday tech should leave now. Midday tech, please come down to get the bus.
Sorry, folks. Anyway, inferential stats. There used to be a commercial, and the commercial talked about Colgate toothpaste. And the statistic on that was that 4 out of 5 dentists prefer Colgate. Well, they're inferring that 80% won't like that because they certainly could not have talked to the entire population of dentists, could not talk to everybody. So they probably did, they had to have done a sample size group, maybe 100 dentists, maybe 5 dentists, I don't know. But once they got to the point where they could infer that 80% liked their toothpaste, they made the commercial and said, oh, 4 out of 5 like Colgate. And that aired for quite some time. And that was a inferential statistic. Okay? A descriptive would be straight up saying, hey, you know what, there were 17 speeding tickets given over Labor Day weekend on Route 15 South. You're describing an exact set of information. There is no prediction there. There is no guesswork. This was the number of tickets given, period. There are 12 people in statistics class. That is an exact number. Anyway, let's move forward. I have some examples here. Here's a descriptive one. Number of accidents. You could just look that up in your, Google or ask Siri, but those are an exact value. Those are descriptive statistics. How many New York Times newspaper subscriptions decreased? Okay, that is an example of a description of a number of statistic. You start inferring things. Oh, there's that one I talked about. The 4 out of 5 dentists recommend Colgate. 37% of people like these thingamajigs. It's not always, but when you see percentages, a lot of times that's an inferential. It's not every time, but most of the time, okay? Because they're presenting you with an inference of a large scale when they certainly could not have tested every single piece of the population on that item. All right, I think I've beat the dead horse there. Let's move forward, see if there's anything else. Yeah, so I know this says page 5, 6, 9 through 19. I'm actually going to make an adjustment, and you'll see it on Teams as well. We're only going to go to number 17. However, for numbers 1 through 8, you need to know a working explanation or know a working definition. Okay? Definitely be able to answer the questions on 1 through 8, but you want to write down all of your answers for sure for 9 through 17. 9 through 17. So, thanks. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Enjoy.